Wait. Okay. Okay, let's dissolve its own reaction video. I've already done a couple of videos on this, but this definitely deserves its own reaction video because just listen.
Hello.
How's it going?
Hi.
So I think a good way maybe to explain what RC is trying to say about when you say that you can observe all of the required processes, that life is nothing more than just a bunch of biochemical reactions and yada yada. A really easy way to break that down is to say that would be very similar, not perfectly analogous, but very similar to saying we know how a car works. We have the blueprints for the car. We have all of the pieces for the car. Everything is there, and we understand that this car can work, but you don't know how to turn the car on. That's the problem. We're saying turn the car on, right? If we know, well, the car just somehow...
No. That is not at all analogous to abiogenesis. That's what he's trying to do. But it's not analogous at all. Because every individual part walks. It's not like walks. Unlike in a car. There's some moving parts. Others, they don't move at all. But with abiogenesis, every single part needed to do what it did in a specific order. So no, it's not analogous, in my opinion.
How it works and all. Why can't you turn it on then?
I don't think that's a good analogy at all. I think in order to make that analogy work, you'd have to say, therefore God created the car.
Generation.
No, we're talking about
both.
He's also right about that. I think he was right. I think I was wrong, and this opinion of his is right.
Right, so it's not a perfect analogy, obviously, but when we're talking about it and you examine all of the biochemical reactions and you say, well, we know that life can come from non-life, or at least we think it can, and we can observe all of these chemical reactions, and we can basically replicate all of these chemical reactions because it boils down fairly simply. Why can't we do it then? Like, even in the sense that you can have all of the ingredients.
Why can't we do it? I'll answer that for you. We can't do it because we don't know the conditions of Earth while abiogenesis was going on. We don't know exactly what was going on the Earth at the time abiogenesis was going on. So, yeah. As far as I know, the only problem, quote problem, with it is that we didn't know the conditions that allowed abiogenesis to happen.
Because their interactions are immensely complex.
We don't have all the information needed. What you and RC are feeling to understand is that
to fill the gap.
no, it's not about faith. What you have is God of the gaps. All this is
You
God
have
of the
faith
gaps.
of the gaps when it comes to science.
No, I have no because I.
Okay, faith of the gaps. I hate this. I hate that. No. Just no.
I never claimed
Faith
to.
in what?
Science. That it just happened.
Faith in science.
You're operating within this assumption that this did happen, and when you can't prove it, you fill the gaps with, well, I think it did.
It's all faith.
I think it could. If you just insert enough billions of years.
Here's the difference.
I am claiming that life developed on this planet organically, naturally. Is that based in no evidence? No, it's based in the fact that life operates. The mere fact that the mechanisms that make life possible are explainable by science means that no miracle is required for it. All we're claiming is that no miracle is required, and none.
And science isn't an actual thing, like some people try to make it into. Science isn't really a thing. Science is more like a process that humans use in order to investigate reality. It's an investigatory tool.
None of the evidence says a miracle is required.
Well, it seems like a miracle to me when we've never observed.
Well, then maybe you should read some more.
If we just say, "Oh, that's a really good argument."
Generation. Let me just.
Well, it sounds like a personal problem. Sounds like a miracle to me. Okay. Does that make it true, or does that just make that your opinion? It's your opinion, and yeah, it can seem like a miracle, unless you dig down deep into what's going on. And I know I haven't. I could, but I haven't. Because I don't think I could keep that kind of information in my head. Personally, the problem with me and knowledge and education and stuff is keeping it in my head. Retention. That's the issue. Well, enough about me. Let's go back to the video.
Add something real quick to what you just said.
It actually was.
So if I tell you, okay, hang on. If I tell you that I can make a refrigerator by taking all of the parts and pieces of a refrigerator and just throwing them into a pile.
You're going to straw man the Big Bang or evolution right now.
Throwing them into a pile.
Just so everybody knows, I'm a prophet and I know that that's what's going to happen. You're going to make something analogous to a tornado goes through a junkyard and creates a Boeing 747.
It's a very valid argument.
No, it's not. It's not a valid argument at all. or sound. It's not sound either. It's not sound or valid. What the fuck?
You're as predictable as you are ridiculous.
Listen, I just want to say one thing.
Very quickly triggered. I don't know where this came from.
No. This is just funny.
No, I'm not triggered. I'm having a lot of fun.
It makes no sense. It makes no logical sense.
Generation.
Of course, a straw man argument makes no sense. That's why it's a straw man argument. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, you are obviously not a serious intellectual, so I don't see any point in talking.
You have a room temperature IQ.
Do you have anything to? Yeah, and now you're doing ad hominem attacks.
Oh yeah, I started it right.
So let me just say one thing, okay? Can I just say one thing?
Yeah, I totally started
it. Okay, now it's trolling now, which I guess this guy deserved because he's at a room temperature who thinks he's tough shit. He thinks dude, I'm probably smarter than this guy. I'm sorry. I just
That's you. That's what you sound like.
gross.
That's how you talk. And this is how you debate.
Listen, just
That's
because
Very
First of all,
serious
it's
adult
not faith
behavior.
in science when the only thing that we have evidence for
I'd be
is
offended
that
too
Deep-throated
if
the mic, man.
I'd be offended too if
is what we
somebody
observe in the
perfectly
physical
predicted
world.
what I
So
was
it's
going
not
to say.
it's not faith. Number one. Number two,
I
I've
couldn't hear you
claimed.
because the host was rambling to himself.
So okay, I'll say it again. It's not faith in science because the only thing that we have evidence for is for natural processes. So it's an induction to have the expectation that the next explanation is also going to be part of the natural world. But I never claim to have certainty that science will produce that answer. Any failure or limitation of my worldview doesn't justify yours. So why, when I ask RC to provide evidence for his worldview, my worldview doesn't come into it. My worldview and his still be wrong. Any limitations of mine are irrelevant. This is again the typical shift of the burden of proof from theists when they're pressured to actually justify their claims.
Wait, but
I
we're
think it's
asking you to
actually an
justify
example
your
of the
claims.
opposite.
Exactly.
It's a shifting of the burden of proof when science can't explain something. And then they just say, well, if we insert enough tries and enough time, then eventually this will be true.
Yes, things need time sometimes. And yes, though I'm a now. Even now, during childbirth, we have